but we don't hire women over 30 here. I am really so sorry. Who would want to patronize my business if I have an old and ugly waitress like her? No. No way.
Maybe I go and tell the manager that I am only 25. But let me leave, after all he has already judged me. It won't make any change.
Her face had lost its youthfulness and the twinkle that once decorated her eyes. Emaciated frame, dry hair, wrinkled face, and outdated apparel had added at least 10 years to her appearance. She realized she had grown into an old woman in the past few years, even though she was really only 25.
What are you going to take for lunch today, my dear?
Fish, of course, my daily bread, my favorite.
What can I really do, my God? Where will I find a job?
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Allen. How is life? You're highly welcome for lunch. This way, please.
This restaurant's food always tasty as hell.
Alan, wait a minute. I wanna ask some favor. Alan, can you accompany me to go clothes shopping after this lunch? Today is the new arrival date for the Chanel counter.
Don't worry, my dear. I get you. We shall go.
I thought of this before over a million times. Who would ever thought that it would be our time? I just know it, 'cause you're the one. It ain't a selfish love when I'm with you. Remind me of the love so I know it's true. I'll just say it, you are the one. Won't you be my BFF forever? Won't you be my partner?
Hello! Lynn! Lynn! Hello! Is that you? What happened?
You got a wrong person. Am not Lynn. Am really not.
There was no way she was going to face the two of them today. No woman would be willing to face her rich ex-husband and her gorgeous ex-love rival in such an abject state.
Let me go. And leave me alone. I said am not Lynn. Am really not Lynn.
Lynn was so haggard, so down on her luck. Alan was high above the ranks of commoners. Dorcas beside him was also as elegant and dignified as how Lynn was 3 years ago.
What the hell? Oh my precious God. Why would I meet Alan like this?
Lynn! Lynn, watch out! Watch your steps, the car is coming. Stop! Be careful!
As she was trying to run away from Alan, so she did not notice that a car was speeding down the road. Finally, she struggled free and raced across the road.
Oh my God! What have I knocked? Oh.
But it was already
Oh, no.
too late. The car slammed into Lynn and she landed hard first and was instantly knocked out. Lynn descended into a long dream. She dreamt about everything that happened before she turns 19. The memories that she thought she had lost returned to her. She realized that the Lynn of the past was no pushover. And she asked herself in the dream. She was once the pride of her family, but now reflecting on the adversity that she had been forced to endure, tears of sadness rolled down her face.
How did I end up in such a miserable state?
Let's go and see what state she's in. The doctor is not coming yet.
So Dr. Miller, how is the patient's situation?
The patient is still unconscious, but her condition has pretty much stabilized. She suffered from a minor concussion to the head, but 1 or 2 weeks of rest should be enough to put her back on her feet. However, she will need some supplements due to an extended period of hunger.
How could Lynn be suffering from prolonged hunger? Lynn, what kind of life have you been living after our divorce?
Ha ha ha. Look at my rival, who was my husband's wife. Look at how she looks. Lynn, you lost to me again. You are far worse now that you're old and ugly. I can barely summon the energy to deal with you. I'm sure you are just a waste away like the trash that you've become. After all, even for an idiot. The choice between a gorgeous woman like me and you, an old beggar, would be exceptionally easy. Alan, don't worry. I'm sure Lynn will be fine. How about we find her a personal nurse, or better yet, leave her some money? I believe that's what she needs the most now. It's already quite late. We still have a family dinner to attend later tonight to discuss our upcoming marriage. Shouldn't we be going?
Alan then only realized that such an event was indeed important to him. Ever since his divorce, he had not been looking for a new spouse. But as the only male successor to the Obed's family, he had to marry to ensure the Obed name lived on. Dorcas was his childhood friend. The entire Obed family was in love with her. Her good looks and intellect were definite pluses as well. Therefore, after Alan's divorce was finalized, the two families had been trying to match the two of them together. Alan was warm towards Dorcas, but he was not in love with her. Then again, there was not a single woman that he was in love with. Even his marriage to Lynn was not out of love, since it was an arranged marriage to steal her riches. For Alan, as long as the wife was biologically female, he was fine with anyone filling the post of being a wife, but indifference only deepened after the failed marriage to Lynn. He shrugged and agreed casually when his family brought up the idea of marrying Dorcas. And tonight was a dinner between the two families to discuss their wedding. In fact, that morning, they were out to look for a restaurant to host their wedding reception and dress shopping. Who knew they would stumble into Lynn, the ex-wife he had not met for 3 years? Truth be told, Alan had once wondered under what circumstances would they meet again. But none of the scenarios in his mind could have admitted the bizarre happenstance today, not knowing she lost everything including her memory.